It's really hard to do this, and I've been practicing for a little bit tonight, and I can't get a rhythm of like gasping for air. But we're gonna try. I am also going to try inaudible, so I feel like I'm not gonna be very good at it. But we'll see. I don't know. I feel like sometimes when I try to, it just sounds like I'm like talking while sucking in my breath. And I'm going to try to just do it fully. See if that's relaxing. Okay, so I'm going to be going in and out of just regular cupped up close whispering. Super random things that's on my mind. Nothing of substance. I'm probably honestly just going to be talking about different TV shows and movies that I've seen on the streaming platforms. And different things. I think that's like my only plan so far. We'll see what happens. Let me know if you end up liking it. And tell me which one you liked better. Or if you liked the normal whispering one better. Okay. And of course there'll be some hand movements because I can't help myself. Okay, so I guess first we'll talk about the movies and shows that I've watched recently. The most recent new movie that I've seen, besides like the ones in the theaters, I go to the movie theater a lot. I love going to movies. I feel like I've mentioned that before in this video, but I really do love going to the movie theater and seeing anything that's out there, anything and everything. I like to see literally every movie that could possibly be in theaters. I like to see all the nominated movies for the Oscars every year. Not necessarily the Golden Globes, because the Golden Globes I can take it or leave it, but the Oscars I always try to watch those movies. So the most recent ones I've seen is Poor Thing with Emma Stone, and then Iron Claw with like Jeremy Allen White, Zac Efron. Good movie. And then obviously Beyonce movie, the Taylor Swift movie, Beyonce movie. I've talked about it incessantly. I'm obsessed with Beyonce and everything that she does. And I absolutely love the behind-the-scenes footage. And like she would really show like what she was feeling and like how she came about her ideas for the tour. And I love that. I think Beyonce is such a visionary. Other movies that I've seen is like Killers of the Flower Moon and what was the one with like Oppenheimer, Barbie, obviously all those, but there are some more that I'm not thinking of. And then obviously I've seen Saltburn. That's also a movie that everyone's talking about. Saltburn. And I thought it was a good movie. I don't think it was a great movie, but I definitely liked it. I liked that it was shot very artsy. I do feel like it wasn't as crazy as people made it seem. Like, I don't know if I'm just super there's a ton of good movies on the streaming services. I've actually just watched for the first time randomly the movie The Last Duel. The Last Duel. It was made in like 2021, I want to say, but for some reason I never saw it before. It has everyone in it: Matt Damon, Jodie Comer, Ben Affleck, Adam Driver. It is such a good movie. It's very, very dark. Very, very dark. A lot of trigger words. Definitely a heavy movie. And if you don't really like the heavy movies and the different things that come with heavy movies, I suggest not watching it, because there's a lot of triggering things about like just a lot of bad stuff, and I would suggest looking at trigger warnings if you did end up watching it. But if you do end up watching it, it's a great movie. I love period pieces when it takes place like way before like present day modern stuff. Like anything that takes place before the 2000s, no, 1900s, I'm obsessed with. I love like history pieces. I mentioned this before, but my favorite genre of books is actually historical fiction. Historical fiction is by far my favorite genre of books out there, and that kind of extends to also movies and TV shows. Although The Last Duel is not historical fiction, it's just historical. It's a real story that happened, and that's super sad because it's a very dark movie, but I loved it. I love those like very historical movies. I also like comedies and things that make me super, super happy. So sometimes when I watch a very, very dark movie, all I want to do is just watch something super happy, super uplifting right now. It makes it so, so funny. And I love that part. I feel like there's more that I'm watching right now. Oh, I'm rewatching The Vampire Diaries. I love The Vampire Diaries, and I haven't watched it since I was a kid, or like teenager, when they were coming out with the seasons and shows. I remember watching it. I would watch it shows that come out each week, and I remember being so into watching shows because I was looking forward to it every single week. I couldn't imagine. So a lot of time has gone by since I watched it the first time and only time. So it's definitely funny seeing like it brings back a lot of emotions from when I was watching it when I was younger. But I still love it. It's such a corny movie or TV show, but I absolutely loved it. Absolutely love it. I feel like I'm creating a lot of mouth sounds in this video, which I don't love because I don't like mouth sounds, so editing this back, I would absolutely hate it because I use mouth sounds, and especially my own. I feel like it's going to be nails on chalkboard. But maybe not. Maybe I will enjoy filming this and editing this video. I don't know. Okay, what else? Oh, I also just watched Get Hard the other day. Me and some friends were partaking in adult recreational grass. You know what I'm talking about? Not alcohol, the other one. The one that makes you giggle a lot. Anyway, so we watched Get Hard, and that's the first time I've seen Get Hard in a long time. That's Will Ferrell, Kevin Freeman, and it is so flippin' funny. So funny. I was literally laughing my ass off. It definitely did not age well. My god, there was a lot of jokes and things that would never get made into a movie So we'll see.